Greetings, YouTube. Happy Saturday. It's Saturday, right? Like, people are used to calling this in internet terms like Catterday, as in, like, post pictures of my cat on Saturday. And in that, spirit, I guess Kitty Pryde would be the perfect champion to post a Catterday picture of, because we now have, thanks to a combination of data mining and our friends at Mcoc Trucos, which if you don't follow them on Facebook or Twitter, etc., they're incredible. I've been doing this now for 4+ years, and Mcoc Trucos always puts out good information, amazing, helpful infographics to make it easier for content creators to disseminate important information to the community. And I gotta be honest, I know that Kitty Pryde has been one of the most requested mutants in the game since I started running live streams 3 years ago, but I don't know much about her, so I've had to pull up her information to talk about her. And then also, I know literally nothing about Nimrod. Shout out to my man Brian Shadow Strike, as always, for hitting me up with the information immediately so that we can get it out to the community as fast as possible. So let's start with Nimrod, this guy who appears, he looks like a jellyfish in Apocalypse made love, and maybe converted that to a Power Rangers episode. I don't know. The Nimrod Earth 811 Marvel database page starts out with a quote that says, "I am Nimrod. Your physical nature automatically brands you as felons. The unsanctioned use of those mutant abilities is a capital crime punishable by death." Well, isn't that kid-friendly? All right, so in the alternate future, Days of Future Past, remember that movie? Sentinels controlled North America, and the original Nimrod was built as an extremely advanced prototype. During a mission to sabotage Project Nimrod, Rachel Summers and Kate Pryde were discovered by the newly activated Nimrod Sentinel. Rachel Summers was transported to the past, but the activated Nimrod killed Kate Pryde. So, pretty serious story and timeline. So, powers and abilities. Nimrod is a highly advanced robot, and as such, all his powers are functions of his inbuilt systems. The full range of his powers are unknown, as he is able to reconfigure systems to defeat known opponents. The materials Nimrod is constructed of are highly resistant to damage, even by superhuman beings, so you'd think he'd be a really good defender, right? He can alter his size and appearance to that of a human, which is used as a cover identity. Damage to Nimrod's armor and systems can be automatically repaired to an unknown extent, and that way you'd think he'd have some regeneration, right? He has direct control over all parts of a structure, perhaps to the molecular level. An extension of this power is to the rearrangement of internal parts to better use his functions and weapons. Okay, so that gives us a little bit of a Nimrod background. Again, we could spend 20 minutes on this, but who the heck wants to watch that video? All right. Catherine Pryde, otherwise known as Kitty Pryde. Here's her quote. "I've been back less than a day, but it seems everyone is asking themselves the same question, what's next? But that's a good thing, because the different choices you've all had to make have given mutant kind the greatest gift possible, a future." Alright, so, daughter of Carmen and Theresa Pryde, born in Deerfield, Illinois. Shout out to the Illinois subscribers. According to the hologram of Operation Zero Tolerance, Shadowcat subfile 604842, Catherine Pryde as a baby was abducted by a Neo and replaced by another baby who would grow as Kitty Pryde, aka Shadowcat of the X-Men. It was decided by the X-Men, who had been subjected to many similar holograms, to stand on the belief that they were nothing else than attempts to disturb them. In her early years, she led a normal life, even though she was an extremely gifted 13-year-old in Illinois. When she began suffering increasingly intense headaches, the headaches were a result of Kitty's mutant power emerging. Kitty possesses the ability to pass through solid matter, aka, those of you that love to phase with Ghost, you'd think Kitty would be a top phasing champ. We're going to scroll down and skip all the other bio, because again, it would take 15 minutes to read all of this. Can you believe that? So, we are going to eventually discuss, by the way, there's a Guardians of the Galaxy crossover chapter in this. Kitty is a mutant. This is the powers and abilities. Kitty is a mutant whom Nick Fury's intel classified her as power level 7. Kitty possesses the ability to pass through solid matter and objects by passing her atoms through the spaces between the atoms of the object through which she is moving. In this way, she and the object through which she is passing could temporarily merge without interacting, and each is unharmed when Kitty has finished passing through the object. Kitty can make all or part of her body intangible while leaving the rest solid. Using her phasing ability, Kitty can also freely walk on both air and water. In fact, she can use this ability to walk from the ground to the upper stories of a building as if she were climbing a staircase. So she is an incredible phasing champion, and there is more that we could talk about, but again, you don't want these videos to come close to those triple ads or whatever YouTube is now doing when videos get to 10 minutes. So, I'm intrigued. Nimrod and Kitty Pryde. Again, shout out. Look at MCOC Trucos. They've got a Facebook page. They got an Instagram page. They got a Twitter handle. They are fantastic. Thank you, Brian. Thank you to MCOC Trucos. We're going to end this here. If you want to read more, just Google and look up their Marvel pages. I gave you probably about 5 to 10% of their actual page info, but I didn't want this to be overly long. So have a great rest of your Saturday, everybody. Thanks for watching. And as always, thanks for clicking on my Marvel Casino of Champions YouTube video.